We did it again. Yes, we did. What's happening, good people? Welcome to another episode of Real Talk Live, starring your man's John Crowley, one man, one more landscaping. I am that got self-made out of Nashville, Tennessee. Definitely putting on for the city. Y'all know what it is. Get a couple of these comments. What up, my brother DS, man? Appreciate you coming to the city, man. I had a good time vibing out with you in real life, like always. My brother Shane, appreciate the conversation earlier, bro. Appreciate that. Always good to have somebody solid I can just share what I'm doing with, and you give me unconditional advisement, man. That means more to me than everything. For real, it's true. Relationships getting built. And Brett Stokely, appreciate you tapping in. Yes, sir. New York in the building. Appreciate that, fam. Said good evening, sir. How was the job for today? We're gonna talk about that, Alex Jacobs. It was great, man. It was a great feeling, and it was a great vibe too, man. Carl, appreciate you always showing love and supporting, bro. Appreciate you. And Stone is long and long, man. Appreciate you tapping in too. My brother John, Lake Charles in the building, man. What up, family? Appreciate that. Oh yeah, again, Brett Stokely. I appreciate that, man, for real. Yeah, another Real Talk Live, man. You know what's going down, bro. I got to go over the recap of the day, man. What I just pulled off. So, and it was good. It was cool, bro. I really did something really amazing today, man. I just went off on a vision. So, and I'm gonna touch bases on that a little bit later on this show. Caspar, appreciate you showing love, bro. I need to call you. I need to get your. I'm gonna reach out to you and give you my personal number, Caspar, cause like you've been vibing out, and you definitely need my personal number, bro. Stone is lawn care. What it do, my guy, man? Chilling out, man. Just getting ready for the show. It's gonna be a good show. Zachary Nunley. What up, bro? Atlanta in the building. Appreciate that. The GOAT, Dr. Lawn Care, man. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that compliment, man. I don't take nothing like that shit for granted neither. Nunley Lawn Care in this bitch. I feel you, fam. Let me see, Dr. Lawn Care man in the building. Love, man. All the love. Enjoyed the trip, fam. I'm glad you enjoyed the DS, man. You deserve it, man. Take that break before all hell break loose. You know how it's gonna go in the season. You know how it's gonna go. Let me see. Yes, sir, fam. I'm here for my man. I started fresh this year and I'm so taking in all the information. Bro, you go get somewhere too. You definitely go get somewhere. Ron, what up, family? Appreciate you tapping in, bro. Another Nashville native down here, man. Doing his thing. He got his own company in the city doing his thing, man. Appreciate you tapping in. And so I've already introduced myself. We'll get to the banners, but like I said, we'll keep the comments coming up as I see them going through the screen. I just got to remember to, reach over to the comments and tap in with the good people. But let me get to my banners. Y'all already know I got to go on and get a couple things out the way. And for the ones who know, let me see it, wait for it to catch up. Hold on, I gotta wait for the system to catch up. For those who don't know, anybody want to support what I have going on, support the movement that I got working in lawn care, you could definitely go to www.onemanOneMoreLandscaping.com. Got a series of things on here. As you can see, the cap wells right beside me. I got my favorite colors that are black and the red caps. You could definitely purchase one of those. All proceeds are just going back into the lawn care community with all the things that I have going on. So or you could purchase one of these nice mugs, the one man, one more cups, where I take that morning cup of Joe. I take that sip in the morning and give y'all something to go off on, man. So if you want to support what I have going on, then like I said, you could definitely show love, purchase some merch if you want to do business with me. There's also a link on there to where you can sign up for service. So just put your information in the system. We accepting everybody right now, and I will talk about that a little bit later on in the show. You know what I mean? So let me take a swig. Let me give y'all something to go off on. Man, if I could tell you anything, man, find out who you are as a person. If you ever do something positive in your life, if you want to change and work your way into something, find out who you are as a person. Look in that mirror for real. And I'm dead serious. It's gonna be scary at first when you finally understand who you are as a person. You know what I'm saying? Embrace it. When you find out who you are and what your values is and what you put your focus in life, introduce that person to the world. Once you do that, I'm telling you, everything else will have to start making sense in your life. I'm telling you, because if it don't make sense, you will start be more likely to remove people out of your life that shouldn't be there. And it shouldn't matter who it is. I'm telling you, your life will start changing right before your eyes. You know what I'm saying? For real. If I had somebody to tell me that, I definitely understand and look in that mirror and find out who I am as a person and what I want to become. And just work your ass off to become that person. And that starts the process of you bettering yourself to where that compound interest will start settling in on you trying to be 1% better. That's it, man. You don't have to hit fucking home runs and try to change up everything overnight. Just constantly work at it. If you want to try something, the only way you will know if it won't work if you try it. It will never be perfect on the come in. It will never be perfect. I promise you that. You're gonna have to live by my family motto, and it's improvise, adapt, and overcome. If you able to do that, the same situations that came up in your life, it will not impact you as much as it was before. If as it did in the past, because you starting to train your mind. The same world go on around you, but you'll go be looking at it with a new set of eyes. Do what you have to do in the natural. Supernatural will happen for you. I promise. If you worrying about aligning yourself with like-minded people, turn into the type of person you want to hang around and watch how they attracted to you. Turn into that person. Watch how the law of the land happen and them people will come down your pipe. And you just wonder, if you want to hang around them, turn into that person. If you want a significant other that's doing this, that, and the third and has that, turn into that person you want and you are attracted. If you don't do that, how can you expect for somebody to come through and want to vibe out with you and you not that type of person? It ain't supposed to happen. What you will do is ruin relationships before it can even get going. And you might run into somebody that'll give you a chance and take an opportunity on you. And you will fucking ruin the situation because you didn't turn into the person you want to hang around. You want solid people to be around you. How about you lead by example and you be fucking solid? Does it make sense? How can you expect solid people to come around and want to pour into you and they can see through they can see you and know you crooked as hell and you foul? Can you blame them for not fucking with you? I can't. But when you turn into that person like that, you got to go through a lot of people that might be attracted to you that are not good people. You go have to go through it. It's just, it is what it is. But with experience, you will be able to identify them people faster and move around. You see what I'm saying? Because everybody is not going to be for you, but it will become a lot easier for you to identify some of them situations once you change yourself and become the person that you want to attract. Be that person. You can't ask nobody to come in and save you if you ain't even trying your damn self. You can't go ask people for handouts and you not even trying yourself to better yourself. That shit don't work out like it. And you ought to be a damn shame to yourself if you one of them people because you are a burden on somebody else trying to input your problems on the next person instead of you fucking dealing with it. And then a solid person that has a good heart, y'all fall victim to it because I did. You fall victim and you have to learn and keep getting burnt and cooked up until you realize that you got to strengthen your damn self up. I can't make this shit up. I'm going through it as we speak. Ace, let it go. I'm going through it as we speak real time. I never lie to you. This is the shit that I'm constantly working on the daily, just trying to be a better person. And just knowing that compound interest will settle in. You see what I'm saying? So I get to a couple of these comments real quick. I see Big Sister done slid through Geneva. Appreciate that, Big Sis. Long living in the building. Let me get to some of these comments coming through. Say, love your videos. Keep inspiring. I'm doing my best, bro. I'm just showing people my life, man. For real. I'm not gonna lie about nothing. I'm gonna be myself. I'm not putting on no fucking mask ever again in life. It is what it is about me. And if you can't deal with it, then I'm okay with it because everybody's not for you. You know what I'm saying? The ones that get in, you will understand what I'm on. You know what I'm saying? Because like people go judge you because of how you look and how you was in the past. What's gonna fuck them up is when you evolve and you become a different person because they want to keep you in a box. You know what I'm saying? I done got on and I make people eat shit to keep me in a box. I done did that too many times in my lifetime. And for the ones that think I'm a certain way and I can't change and better myself, watch. I hope you didn't fuck the relationship up with me. That's all I know because I know for a fact I'm going somewhere and ain't nobody gonna be able to stop it. It's just a matter of time. That's it. It's just a matter of time, and I'm gonna get there, one way or the other. It's just who go with me. And I want everybody to have their own story. You know what I'm saying? I'm John Crawley, one man, one more landscape. Well, who the hell are you? When you go put that stamp down on who you are in the world, and that's just what it is. That's just purity facts, man. I can't make the stuff up. So I appreciate all the comments. Make sure I get these on the screen. Show y'all love before I move on to my next categories. And then we're going to keep the show rolling so I can get into this job fair that I pulled off. And a lot of people say it's hard to find good work. I'm going to beat that fucking stereotype down. For real, I'm going to beat it down. Because it's just people ain't figured out what the pathway is. They out there. How can you bridge the gap? That's the whole question. Because they here. How the other companies got good people? They here. How can you bridge the gap? That's the problem. It takes you being a good leader to attract good people. They go follow you. They go see what you're doing and how you maneuver and your quality of work and all everything like that. You will attract the people that's supposed to work with you. Turn into that person. Who would you like to work for? Would you like to work for an asshole or somebody who don't give a fuck about their employees? Would you like to work for them? Remind me of the 9 to 5. No. Do everything that how they did you in a 9 to 5, go the opposite direction and you will get your team. I'm starting to understand that now, and I'm gonna do my best to try to figure this out on how do you find quality people for real. And I'm gonna talk about the job fair a little bit later on and said let y'all know how that shit went and how I had the vision to just try something different. You know what I'm saying? For real. And I'll let y'all know what I did at that job fair and how I let the guys know what the culture was, what the culture is about my company that I started from the ground up. You know what I'm saying? And I had help along the way. The individuals that helped me unconditionally, they still with me. They still with me. They're not going nowhere because they want me to be successful. You can't beat that. For the ones that had hands out and everything like that, I mean, they till you get your mind right to where you can stop the shit from happening to you, they'll eventually leave when you start saying one word, no, no, no. I need that. I can't deal with that because I have all of this going on that you can't assist me with. Let me build this, and then I'll see what I can do. Watch them, vamos, guaranteed, or you don't align yourself on how they see the relationship they want to have with you. Watch them, vamos. And the thing about it is, they gonna do it they self. As me and my brother Daryl Holmes like to say, they put the 38 to their head and pull the trigger. And they also have a note written around the shell on why they did it to themselves, which is astonishing. I don't have to do nothing but just keep going down my path and keep being successful, keep figuring it out. You know what I'm saying? The right people will come for you. It's happening to y'all don't realize the relationships that I'm building behind the scenes. It's because who I was and who I am and what I'm putting across. When you meet me in person, I'm the same nigga, bro. I ain't no changing up nothing. I'm the same person. I don't have to do that. Go in it that way. Go in it that way. That way they can see you fucking it. They can see the evolution happen right before their eyes. They will respect you more. Instead of doing all that talking bill about it, that's my friend Lauren. And I'm gonna go ahead and get it to the next banner. Hold on one second since I brung her up. We'll go ahead and get Lauren a big shout out, man. Shout out to Red Dog Supplies, man. First brand out of all these big brands that's out here. This is the first one, and they not as big as the other ones. But this is the first brand that took a chance on Crawler Kid. Came down here and vibed out. Thank you, Lauren, for all your support, your help, seeing the vision that I had. Got a chance to experience it in real life, seeing what type of person I am and the relationships that I have built up in my city. You was actually able to also witness what I did at the expo and help me, my team, my mom out. You assisted in the L&L ball. You know what I'm saying? I really appreciate all your help regarding it. So thank you, and thank you on the behalf of Red Dog for taking a chance on me. And I know a good representative of this company, so I can vouch for them. So if any of y'all need anything like landscape supplies to all my lawn care people, y'all definitely go ahead and go to www.reddogsupplies.com and check out, use code 1M1M. If you want to use them, go ahead and shoot me a DM, because I do have an additional code on the low that I can get you some more percentage off. So just let me know. Shoot me a DM, or if you see a top of the morning, because I'm trying my best to respond, just say, Crawler, shoot me that code for Red Dog, and I'll make sure I inbox you on that. You know what I'm saying? And that's a big shout out to them for taking a chance on me. And I told them we locked in until they fuck it up. But I really don't see that happening. So, because everybody can be an example. Keep honest people honest. And I want them to treat me the same way. You can make me an example and cut me off. You know what I'm saying? Just keep honest people honest. I'm all for that. The door gotta swing both fucking ways. You understand? The door always have to swing both ways. The moment it get lopsided, y'all might need to have a conversation about it. If they genuine, you will be able to do that. Or you can just politely walk the fuck away. You ain't got to get loud, outraged, try to tell them what they did wrong, or try to get your point across. No, 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 no. The worst thing you can do to somebody is just walk away from them. That way, they sitting over there trying to figure out what happened. You gone about your way, you at peace. They trying to figure out what happened. Why they acting distant towards me? They the ones gonna be sitting around thinking about it, not you. Cause you done let it go. You know what it is. You walk away and you keep walking. If the stars align in the sky and y'all supposed to link back up, it will happen. But until then, you keep walking and you better your damn self. Watch what happens, and the new people go meet you along your pathway. Hey, what up, man? What up, Miss Later? What up, homeboy? And y'all go vibe out, and you build new relationships. You gotta remove the people don't mean you no good, man. So, and it's easier said than done, but once you get to doing it repetitiously, you will make it a habit. Am I lying? Am I flying? How do y'all make habits? You keep doing it, and then next thing you know, you look up now. I'm dealing with a habit. How about build up good habits you dealing with? You know what I mean? It'll work out for you in the long run. Let me get back to some of these banners real quick, and we'll move to the spotlight of the. Let's move to the spotlight of the week. Once it pop up, the spotlight of the week this week, man, is to all the young men that came to the job fair today. They took it upon themselves the schedule to come out there on a Sunday morning, 8 o'clock to 11. I think I left at 10:45. They took it upon themselves to schedule and show up. You know how big that is for people just to show up? That's 50% of the battle right there if they just show up for something that I had a vision and an epiphany. Thank y'all for giving me the opportunity to meet all of y'all. Thank y'all for taking the chance and believing in me and coming out to the job fair. That in this long is big for me. See what I'm saying? I don't never take none of that stuff for granted. Not none of these other people out here. That stuff meant the world to me. All four of those guys. One called me, but I'm gonna let him live. You know what I'm saying? Because it just the conversation just didn't go right. And I'm gonna let that gentleman live, but maybe next time. And the individuals who caught the message late, it might be some more opportunities coming up soon after I get these first four up to snuff. And I gave all four of them opportunity. Everybody that came out there, I gave them an opportunity because number one, they took the time out of their schedule to show up. That alone was big. Some was coming from a long ways away. Guess what they did? They called me. Look, I'm on the way. I'm 45 minutes away, but I'm coming. Tell him I'm here waiting on him. Another young fella called me, hollering about, bro, I just got the ad, can I come? My mama sent them the ad for him to come out there and vibe out. See what they can do. You know what I'm saying? Took a chance on myself, throwing myself out there. Cause I needed help. Went from one guy to 4 one day. Will they work out? I don't know. I know one is ready. I know one ready. He jumped on a turf trace and took off. I damn near shed a tear. You know what I'm saying? Another guy, he was willing. He got the weed eater. I had to show him how to get it cranked up, but it was okay. He got out there. He was so dedicated. He got on his knees and was trying to get up underneath the bush. I let him do what he do. I said, just to the simple fact that he got on his knees to get up underneath a bush, I'm going to work with this young man. I'm going to work with him. You know what I'm saying? Another guy that came out there, I was trying to train him up on the turf trace. He said, give me 2 days, I know how to do it. Just having good camaraderie with them gentlemen out there and just telling them about the culture of the business and who I am as a person and what I have built up. The oldest person that came out there was 33 years old. 22 to 33. They came out there and gave me a chance. Made me feel so damn special. They were calling me sir and shit. Fuck me up. Listen to me. The youngest one, yes, sir. No, sir. Yes, sir. I'm like, damn, bro. Like, you ain't even got to do it like that. I was telling my mama, see, they were like, they were just paying you respect. I was like, man, I'm just not used to that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, bro, you done really built this up. You was worried about getting help. Now you got somebody that can drive the truck, got experience driving the truck and trailer. It was one of them that was out there. You know what I'm saying? The other guy, skills with the llama, jumped on the turf trace and took off. That's the clip that y'all seen today for the ones that saw it. And a lot of people say that the problem that I'm gonna have with my company is just I'm just dead. I'm too fucking good. I'm too cold at this for my own good. It's gonna be hard to replicate myself. That's what they say. That's what's been told, bro. That's what's going around. He ain't gonna be able to grow because he's just too damn good. It's gonna be hard to teach people how to strike. It's gonna be hard to teach your guys how to zigzag and stuff like that, how I do. It's gonna be hard to teach them how to do them impeccable ass landscaping jobs. No, it ain't. That's what I got to say to that. No, it ain't. I just have to figure it out. I have to get my training material for me in place. I have to understand what is the culture of my company. How do I want to lead by example? If the head of the company is foul or is flawed, the staff will be impacted unless the head of the company works on himself. How in the hell can you expect somebody to come and help you if you not gonna lead them by example on what you expect? The only thing that I needed, and I asked them, just make sure you can come to work. That's half the battle. Come to work. That's half the battle. I got the rest. That's for me to figure out because I'm the one who built it. For me to get guys up to my standard, I need training material in place. That's what it takes for when you build any company. You need to train them up just like you are and how you build it. When you can do that, and I'm looking at the example of Chick-fil-A. What happens when you go to any Chick-fil-A across the country? Guess what you get? You get people that greet you. You get people to smile at you. Hey, John, is this your order? Did you get everything you need? Oh, we forgot that. Oh, let me put a brownie or two in the bag. How about I put your gift card in there so it's one free drink on us because we messed up? You have a great rest of the day. How are they able to replicate that and have the line wrapped around the building everywhere you go? Because guess why? They got their training material in place. They understand the culture of that company. That's how they did it. You know, the other companies that go through high turnover rate, you know why? Because the individuals that have in place this managing the crew, I hear about it all the time and I went through it. They're not good leaders that they put in place. Half of them can't even do the job of the people that they're over. They can't even do the job. But if an employee calls out, another employee has to do double work because the supervisor can't jump in and carry the load and they get paid the big bucks. How is this even possible? Should motivate you in the start something. So again, I want to talk about that for too much longer, but again, thanks the guys that came out. And for my business owners out here that's on here, if you got any type of following or anything, or you're on social media, put an ad out there that you need help. Do your own job fair. And I did something real special in mine. I paid my guys for coming out there. I gave each one of them a sum of money for coming to my job fair because guess why? The other job fairs don't do it. I put gas in their tank for coming out there and doing a little something and vibing out with me because time is money and nobody's time should be wasted. That's leading by example. That's leading by example. Thank y'all for coming, taking a chance on me. Here go y'all, this amount of money a piece for coming. Fucked them up. Thank you, bro. Appreciate that, man. Damn, that's real. Damn, that's solid, bro. Like, damn. I'm going to take care of you. I'm going to treat you like family. You're not an employee to me. You're not a helper. I want to make you a family member. You know what I'm saying? Family looks out for each other. Y'all trusting my company for me to grow. I got to look out for you. Without you, I can't grow. Does it make sense? I don't think I'm going to have no problem finding good people that want to come in and get taken care of. I'm not going to have that problem. That ain't afraid to roll up your damn sleeves and work beside them and show them that you really like it. That's why you built it, because you are him. You the person that started the company that sacrificed your fucking life to get there. Will you roll up them sleeves and help your guys out when the going get tough? Or will you be one of the other guys? That choice is on you. I know where I came from. I built it from the ground up. It's different when you ain't did it from the ground up. When you get one customer after another customer and then you start seeing your life change because you built it. You went through those bumps and bruises. It hit differently for me. I never forget it. And I know how it feels to work for somebody and not get appreciated. I know how that feels too. That's what make me different. I never look at my guy like, yeah, how would I be if I just learned that somebody's hard and a motherfucker on me and I'm just trying to figure this shit out. Never touch the lawnmower, never touch the weed. You expect me to remember everything you spit out in 2 minutes. And one day you expect me to catch on. You can't even catch on in life in 1 minute. So why would you expect me to do it? Hard on you. Hard on these business owners out here that's hard on these employees that just want an opportunity. Now, if you keep telling them repetitiously after repetition, okay, now you got to make a decision on why they can't listen. But just know you didn't figure it out that quick. How long did it take you to get it? How many mistakes did you make before you got it? That's why you get business insurance. I'm hard on you. I'm hard on you. You want good help, lead by example. Why would they want to come back to work? They want to come back to somebody who's talking their shit to them? No, I wouldn't even want to go work for you. I wouldn't want to go help you. Think about that. They'll start at the head of the snake. For real. And that's the best advice I can get to you right now. Let me carry on in the show. For real. And that's why I'm living by. To show you better. And I can tell you, watch how I take care of these guys and I get them up to snuff quick. Watch this. Can't wait to show you. So, now, for those who don't know, we'll carry on in the show. Hate to touch base, but I had a really good time out with these guys today. If anybody else want to vibe out, got the Elladale podcast that definitely comes out. And this podcast right here is straight set up for lawn care and landscaping. That's why it's named Elladale. So It comes on Wednesday, 8:30, YouTube, just like right now. So you can come back. And this is the show where I have different landscapers, lawn maintenance expertise across the country that are doing great things and they building their company. 1 yard at a time, one employee at a time, one truck at a time. They building it. To those, I'm proud of y'all. All of y'all, I'm proud of you because you're out here in the fields. And I know what you're going through and you know what I'm going through. I'm proud of all of y'all. So if y'all want to come listen to some real stories with people being themselves and not having on no fucking mask, come vibe out with me on Wednesday night at 8:30 Central Time. And you can meet all these different people that's in the country. That's what I'm doing. So we putting it on a platter, giving people their flowers out here while they still alive, and we letting them cook, tell their story how they want to tell it. So we'll have new guests on the show coming up this Wednesday, and I don't even know who it's gonna be yet because I always pick the week of. So don't be surprised if you get a phone call to ask, "Hey, would you love to come on the L&L podcast?" Because it's gonna be easy because you just have to be yourself. It's gonna be really simple. So as we'll get to a couple of these comments. Let me get that off the screen real quick. Get that better. We'll take it off the screen. We'll get to a couple of these comments real quick. I seen it come through. Big Will do. Appreciate that. Very special day for sure. Yeah, Shane, man. I shared some tears with Shane on the phone. I ain't gonna lie. It was real touching for me what I pulled off today. I can't even lie about it. I shed real man tears today. Cause I seen a vision, had a vision and made it come true. And people came. That's all that matter, man. People took a chance on me, so I'm gonna take a chance on all four of them guys. So Big Stripe Leader, appreciate your family. You know, we locked in. You know, we locked in, bro. Battle tested out here. You know we locked in and we stood 10 toes down. So lifelong more. Appreciate long life more. Appreciate you, family. Always tapping in. It's Will Jones. Hey, appreciate the hollers, man. I'm just keeping it a $150 on what the hell I'm on, bro. Can't make this shit up, man. You can ask me this stuff a year later. I'ma say the same thing I said today because I'm not finna lie about nothing. And I'm gonna give it to you how I do it. So, and just help people influx themselves and be your fucking self and don't put on no goddamn mask, man. There's no need. I promise you, all my clients value me because I am myself and how I carry on. Because I'm a respectable person. But when people put you in a box and you break out of it because they think that you just one person, they can't see you diversify yourself. Because they can't see your vision because they won't see your vision until you make it come true. Man, come on now. Appreciate you, John. Appreciate you tapping in, man. But yeah, it's going to happen, but you just keep evolving. You keep being better every day, 1% better. Watch how that compound interest tap in. See what I'm saying? Take care of your guys who's helping you change your life. Support the community. Whatever you do, decide where your charity goes back. I haven't charged nobody for nothing because I'm deciding where my charity goes. That's bigger in life than anything. Not letting somebody else decide where my charity goes. It's everything. I'm deciding on who I get to call on the phone across the country, and we have real people conversations. Beautiful ladies, women out here doing their thing. My brothers, my white chocolates, I like to call them. Forgive me, white guy. I call you my white chocolate. Great conversations on the phone on how we going up in life. We're not looking at color, nothing like that. We want everybody to be successful and fucking win out here. Why can't you be yourself? You took all this time to build your damn company and you still can't be yourself. Why? That's why I did what I did. I showed y'all my bad. First, showed that shit first, put all my skeletons on the closet until I evolve. Who go do it like that or you still got it in the closet on what you do? I put it all out there on Front Street and the whole world seeing me evolve. And I'm just gonna keep on evolving. See what I'm saying? Keep on doing bigger and better things out here because it's gonna happen because I want it too bad. For real, for real. Maggie? Appreciate you. You and Craig, man. Y'all so wonderful, man. Hey, man, get Son to hit that rock for Son for me. You know what I'm saying? Craig, tell Pops I said what's up, man. Good, you had a good son, man. You a good dude, bro, for real. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. Appreciate y'all coming to the ball. Appreciate y'all coming to my exhibit at the expo. Just real life people that I met and we still locked in forever. Forever we locked in the people that took a chance on me. And I ain't gonna never let y'all down, bro. I ain't gonna never stop. If they thought I was a one-off, I ain't going nowhere. Pressure. Hand on myself, teaching people how to be they self and they can win. It's a movement happening on the low. And for the time it hit the scene, it's gonna be too late. I'm gonna throw that out there too. So, hey, appreciate y'all. I forgot Jeff. Appreciate you tapping in with me, brother. You always showing love. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Where's the super chat? Super chat. You gotta get in, bro. You gotta get in. Hey man, it's gonna happen. You gonna be able to get in, bro. We talk on the phone. All the guys, bro. We talk, we chat. We go through things in real life. We call each other, bro. We got phone numbers. Everybody got numbers. We call each other. It like to be 6 people on the call and we talking, vibing out. It ain't no put nobody down. It's real shit. It's real people shit out here. What we going through, how you talk to your friend, but except our friends are across the country. We linking up across the country. The power of social media is bigger than what y'all realize if you use it the right way. You know what I'm saying? Not trying to make nothing off nobody. Just trying to build some super relationships, man, that'll last a lifetime. Last a damn lifetime. How about that? It's happening on the low, whether people know about it or not, but it will when they want to get in. Watch. Stay with us on that. For real. The ones that know, y'all know. The ones who know, y'all know what it is. Appreciate y'all tapping in, man. Real talk. Hey, Carvers, you know what it is, bro. You got my number. He said, have a great night, sir. Inspiring keeper. I appreciate that, Alex Jake. Thank you for tapping in. Definitely just stay with me. It's gonna be more to come like this. Stay with me for real. He said, ain't no switching up. Man, come on, man. Maggie. I know you and Craig, y'all solid as y'all can be. I get it. He said, I mean here to send you some cash. I mean here to send you cash. Hey, bro, I appreciate that, man. But North Moore and Hall, hey, bro, Northborough Moore and Hall, find a way to reach out to me on my top of the morning. Make sure you know who I am, fam, for real. You don't have to send me nothing. You ain't got to send me nothing, bro. If you want to, you can buy some merch, support it that way, bro. I don't want nothing, bro, other than for you to be successful. You fuck with me, I fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? Just be successful out here. That's all I ask, man. Just be yourself. Bro, you good with me. I put it on everything. Facts, real conversations, bro. For real, DS. Appreciate y'all. Now, we'll go ahead. I got through some comments now. The show is going really good. I'm feeling good. So let's get to the banners and let's see what's next. It's a story from my past, man. Golly, the show. I got to get to this news too. Gotta give y'all some aspect of story from my past. Let y'all know more about me as a person. I might have shared this a couple of times, but I'll never forget it. I'll never forget this, man. And it came across my mind today, so I gotta reiterate it to myself where I came from. The most humbling experience I ever had in my life is when I left the streets alone. The 9 to 5, I got put my own self in a compromised situation because it was hard for me to make it to work on time because I had too much motion going on with hustling and lawn care, because I always had my lawn care business going on. I always had it working on the low. That's why I got so many years experience behind me. That humbling experience is when I listened to the butterflies in my stomach and it told me to let it go. Let the streets go. Let me get that back up real quick so I can have that banner on. Let me edit. I had the epiphany to let everything go because stuff was I just listened to the butterflies. I don't know what could have possibly went left. It didn't go left for me because I let it go. And on 9 to 5, some type of way, I put myself in a situation where I had to leave. You know what I'm saying? I was able to leave on my own terms. So, which was a good thing. I didn't get fired, but I just say, it was mutual. I mutually departed from the physician that I used to work for after I helped him build his practice up to a top tier status because I had that work ethic in me. I had to, put application in because I ended all of that right at the time to where lawn maintenance ended. And I have not really truly diversified my business, like doing fall cleanups. I wasn't really doing too much aerating and overseeing yet. I was still in that stage of figuring it out. This happened back in like 2017. It's when I did try to get to the 9 to 5 and go work a regular job, just try to make it through until the springtime came. I couldn't get hired because of some stuff that I was doing in my youth when I was getting caught with, sacks of weed and shit, and it kind of added up on me to where, like, when they ran my name, I couldn't get opportunities no more. Like, it's like I had all these skills, customer service skills. I had a lot of things working for myself that I knew how to manage people. I knew how to reach people and meet and get to that midway point with people. It didn't matter because they just looked at me on paper. A lot of people, that happened to us like that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all stay with me on the story. For them, some of y'all know because y'all done heard it before. I had to literally take a job making $10 an hour, and I stomached it. Back in 2017, I stomached it. While I was in the scrap business, I helped the guy. He was kind of, riding a rocket situation the way he needed somebody that was experienced to drive the truck and trailer, and I went and helped him. Made $10 an hour, straight money, $10 an hour, no overtime, no nothing. So if you work 300 hours, you made $300. I mean, you made you make 30 hours, you made $300. My bad. I used to work so much time. You know what I'm saying? I mean, trying to get through the last parts of my bankruptcy, so I had to work, get some money coming in to make that payment on that, because I would just refuse to do anything illegal again. The most humbling experience of my life. I've never worked that hard in my life. Never. I've never carried weight of that magnitude ever in my life, to where I probably took, I used to do the Firestones in Nashville, to where I used to go over, I used to have to drive to Memphis, Tennessee. I think I drove to Chattanooga, and I used to do pickups at all the Firestones. You know how many rotors and brakes and radiators and transmissions and things of that nature that I had to load on the truck. It allowed to be at each Firestone, it allowed to be 150 rotors in each one. 200 rotors that I have to touch and throw them in these containers. So I'm touching 10 pounds at 17 stores times. The rotors container used to weigh every bit of 7,000 pounds, and I'm the one that put the weight in there. You hear me? You talking about hard work, $10 an hour. The most humbling experience I had in my life when I went from making 20 some dollars an hour at the doctor's office with perks, with bonuses. Used to pay me cash me out on Friday just making it. I had it made, bro. Had it made. Still dibbling and dabbling into that world too. Oh, man, it all came. I just left it all crashed down to $10 an hour, bro. You talking about humbling. That's what created the true dog in me when it comes to my landscaping business, because I knew I built it and it was the right way. It put me in a different tier. And from that year, I kept excelling. I just had to figure it out with equipment and charging accordingly. But I did figure it out. But that was my humbling experience that I went through in my life, man. And it taught me everything I need to know. That I will never go back down to that level again. Do I have to make $10 an hour for what I know now? But I had to go through it to learn. So, and that's it. But a lot of y'all got stories like that in your life, the way you was humble. Just take that experience, and then that's your floor. If you go down that low again, it won't take you that long to get back up. Everybody has that floor to where, like, you hit rock bottom. It's almost like you have to do it before you will understand what you need to do to get there. And sometimes you got to get there, lose the bag, jack it off to fall back down to get it again. Sometimes you lose the bag again because you ain't figured it out. You got to fall down again just to get back up. Then sooner or later, you'll be like, I refuse to lose it again. From that point, your life changed. Sometimes you got to lose to win. And I mentioned this before. Sometimes you have to lose to learn how to win. Everybody that does professional sports, they lose a championship a time or two before they get there, and they understand what they did wrong so they can become a winner. just it happens, man. You just gotta roll with the punches if that make any sense to you. And that's all I got on that for real. So we'll get through a couple comments and we'll tap into the news and see what we got going on. This is my first year going full time. Your videos motivate me. Appreciate that, family. I appreciate that for real. Leave us with something positive to go off on. Will before you jump off. Oh, I got you, bro. I got you. I got you. I definitely do that. And good evening, folks. It's getting that time of the year. Oh yeah, it is that time down here, brother. And then we get ready to tap in a little bit of new. What was the hardest part of leaving the streets alone and trying to switch and transition into regular everyday work? It's just dealing and just knowing that it's an addiction. It's an addiction like everybody else. They rush and making fast money. You get addicted to it. It's like an addiction of any type of drug that you can use. People get addicted to it. And in some type of way, you make that your new normality to where like you feel like it's normal for you to do it. You get addicted to it. So it becomes hard to transition. But if you look at the you just gotta have some type of a passion or vision on where you see yourself. It'll make it easy for you to let it go. You know what I'm saying? You got to find your why you need to let it go and it'll become easier for you. But I still deal with the addiction of it. You know what I'm saying? It's an addictive habit. So if that makes any sense to you, you'll never really let that hustle go. You just apply it to something else. I treat lawn care like I'm still in the trap. When I do these landscaping projects, I'm letting them whole things go. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting that bag. Feel like I get the same rush. You know what I'm saying? But except I'm working hard for it. That's just me. I'm cutting little yards, it's like little 3-5 cells, you know what I mean? Little zip play here and there. If it make any sense to you. If I'm going over a couple of your head, maybe you don't know. And it's a good thing you don't know. But for the ones you know, you know. You know, a little 7 here, 3-5, you know what it is. You know what I mean? A little ball here. You know. Look, you know, phone the baby here. Hey, if you know, you know. You know. Let me get on. Let me get. Let me get on to the show. Gotta let y'all know, man. I know a little bit, man. I deal with the devil here and there. Not proud of it, but it's part of my past, man. It made me the person that I am. You know. So, and we get into some of this news and things, man. So, we'll touch bases on the the touchy subject that's going on right now. That a lot of people. Let me get the banner together. A lot of people are kind of, you know. Let me get it to where it stays, man. You know, some people are actually for what's going on. Some people are against it. You know, some people say we shouldn't have done it. Trump and Nat was it Nat and Yahoo? They shouldn't have. If I butchered his name, forgive me. They shouldn't have done it. You know, a lot of people say the reports that I'm saying that Iran has they have not done anything to nobody. There's been speculations that they, you know, uh, uh, they funnel where they fund terrorist groups, you know. But as a whole country, they have never bothered anybody. They've been getting bullied over there for a long time, really. You know, a lot of people are scared of them because they scared that they might do something to them, something of the third. So they felt like that they needed to make the world safer by doing it, by, you know, attacking this country. And, you know, I don't understand it because they didn't do anything. I don't feel like they did anything. But, you know, you stoke fear in people because it's a lot of scary people out here in the world. Just my observations. And I just feel like the repercussions of this, as people are seeing unfolding right now, the gas prices are starting to go up right now. And from my knowledge, since I've been around for a little while, when I see the gas prices going up like that, I kind of look at the little guys out here, the ones that, you know, still have to go help somebody else make some money. It's gonna be really hard for those individuals that, you know, the $5 in your gas tank, you know, $10 in your gas tank. It's getting tough right now. Gas is up to $3 a gallon in Nashville, and I'm hearing reports across the country it's up to $3.30 for regular. And normally that's the key sign that it's possibly transitioning where times are gonna get really hard. So prices are already up on a lot of things in this country right now. And if you add a gas tax to it, it's gonna take it up to a whole nother threshold. And a lot of these companies are not giving increases to their, you know, staff to accommodate, some of these you know, added expenses that they having to deal with in their life. War is big money. I do know that. I'm gonna throw that out there. War is big money. A lot of people are gonna make a lot of money off of that, but a lot of people are gonna lose. A lot of civilians will get demolished and eliminated because of what it is. But I've been listening to a couple of reports and everything, a couple of people that I listen to this, educated about the situation, just looking at it from a neutral standpoint, not political, not anything, just looking for what it is. 2 out of 3 of the individuals feel like Iran will win this war, or whatever's going on. They feel like Iran will win. And the things that they stated to validate their claim, I can see it happening. I really can. I honestly can. Because I do know for a fact that we as Americans are one of the cockiest countries in the world. We're the most powerful military, hands down, in the world. Normally, when great countries, something like that, when they have to get their feelings hurt or things of that nature, the arrogantness of them really impacts their viewpoint on how they see things. Let me give y'all a prime example of what I'm talking about. If you looked at any of the movies or any of the stories of the past about the Persian Empire, on how they had 2-3 million people in their army and everything. Remember this. You know how they was going around conquering all of these, small states back then, just taking them over. Until they ran into some damn dogs. Small state. Like Sparta. You remember the story like that, how they fell? How Sparta kicked their ass and with teamed up with Greece and a lot of other companies. Do you remember this? But Persia was taking over a lot. It was the wave that was coming through, absorbing everybody. You see what I'm saying? You know how they fail? For the people that I've been looking at, that literally goes back in history, and history is repeating itself right now. Because they got too big, that they thought they can overpower, while the small countries are able to strategically do things for a reason, to become more powerful because they are united. And they say Iran is not really united. I beg to differ. I think they can get more united than we can as the United States. We're not united on this by no means. For real. Can't even make it up. We're not united. So will it be successful? Hell, I don't know. I just know these gas prices and the common people over here that don't have any say, so we're going to feel the impact of it or whatever happens. And I think that to put, ground troops on the ground out there, I just think that a proper plan needs to be put in place before a lot of the soldiers go out there and get themselves killed. For real, because they're prepared. They've been preparing for this for 30 years, man. They're gonna believe in just in trying to survive over there. They're gonna be ready. And I believe the predictions of those two individuals, because they have things and statistics that they throwing up there to where I can see it, and they neutralists. They just looking at it from a the only word I can think of is a neutral standpoint regarding that issue. So, but on the other side, they might have weapons of mass destruction. You know what I'm saying? This needed to be done. They was a threat to a certain country over there, so they needed to be checked. It's a lot of different scenarios that's thrown out there. Somewhere in between is the truth on why. You know what I'm saying? But I do know that a lot of people are gonna make some money off of whatever happens over there. If you wanna know, follow the money. Follow the money. And if you could, I would advise anybody in the stock market, oil is your thing, and whatever military arms that's doing the big deals, that's another heavy stock you might want to get into, for real. Cause war is big money. It is. It's just it's really fucked up. I don't think it was necessary. And they say one way. This was thrown out there too. I'm just throwing things out there. They say one way to move the goalposts from somebody looking at something else that's really big that can potentially expose a lot of people is to initiate a war. It changes the narrative on a key issue that was going on. Now that issue is not even getting mentioned anymore. It's all about the war because the narrative has changed. Pay attention to things like that. For real. Listen, I'm laying $1.30 more per gallon for diesel since it happened. Everything you buy and deliver by diesel vehicles. There you have it. Anderson underscore Designscapes. Yes, it's going to happen. Things are going to get expensive. What is the American way? Everybody looks for a reason to increase the prices on something. What's the American way? When things go back down, does the price deflate? No, it doesn't. We live in a capitalist society. Understand and know that things are going to continue to get more expensive. There's already a lot of people. The wealth gap is getting more and more separated, whether we like it or not. I'm telling you, for real. So one of the things that I'm so glad I sacrificed my life for and built my own company, I don't feel the impact like others, but I understand when I was the little guy how something of this magnitude can impact you. How there's no such thing as one person working in a household unless you have a creme de la creme job. And literally 50% of the country, I forgot what the percentage is, only has an 8th grade reading level. For real. There's a lot more poor people out here than it is. And like somebody said, the middle class is shrinking. So we get to a couple of these comments. So let me see. Stamina that belief pushes them to fight until death. The next generation will follow suit. They will have balance 4,000 of you. Yep, there you have it. Craig Coleman, you are correct about that one, my friend. Yes, you are. And I've seen things, and that's true. I can see it. Time to file my battery power zero turn. You better know it. Things will get expensive. Just be prepared. And when you be one of them individuals that take advantage of the American way and jack your prices up because the profits that you're making is not what it's gonna be, will you be part of the problem? I ain't nothing wrong with it if it's what you do, because that's the American way. We're a capitalist society. You know what I'm saying? But when the prices go up, people are bitch and complain, but they'll have to improvise and adapt and overcome to survive. It's just what it is in this country, man. I'm just throwing things out there. However you take it is entirely on you. Start using extra change to purchase stock. Yes, that's true, Craig. I'm laying, okay, we already got to that one. Time to implement a fuel surcharge. There you go. The American way, I understand. You said no middle class. Yeah, it's getting like that to the rich and the well off. I mean the well off and the poor. Yeah, the middle class is shrinking fast, and they pay for everything. The middle class funds the country. They fund the country, and then you have people in place that dictate where that money goes, and just watch how it goes to key companies. Watch how that money funnels to people who know people that know people. Follow the money. It'll paint the picture to you for real. So, and have nots is real in the East. Yeah, it is real in the East. Yes, it is. It is. So, yeah, but before I get off of here, let me see. Let me see what I can get y'all to go off on right now. If I can think of something right now. I've already told you to find out who you are as a person and believe in yourself. That's number one. Relationships are key. I'm gonna say this again. Turn into the person you want to hang around. Be that person. If you're having problems finding people, to vibe out with, you will probably find more love online. Just make sure you be solid and you be genuine and you be truth. Lead with your truth in your story on where you are and embrace it. You will find the people that you need to run into. If you faking flaws, it will get exposed over time. You'll tell so many fibs and lies, you will forget what you told. There's no way I want to live. You feel me? I put that on everything. Be yourself. Tell your truth, man. And like I said, transform yourself into who you want to attract. And I promise you it'll work out in the end. And just build relationships, man. What you know will take you there, but who you know will get you there faster. And I'm gonna end it there. Y'all have a good night, and I appreciate y'all vibing into another episode of the Real Talk Live. And if you're not doing it on Wednesday, I will see you Wednesday at 8:30 on the L and L podcast, man. Y'all have a good night, man. Y'all get ready for the season. Y'all go ahead and kick ass, man, for real. And I'm out of here. We out.